Let's get it. What's up, Mikey? He just only throws to his wide receivers. He's got 1,300 a pop with both of them.
Some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd. And through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This is Aaron Jones, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket.
Here we go already, throwing shit to
He's
Reed.
going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in.
Atrocious, man.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Jones again, and he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here back to the 5. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. To throw is Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
That was going to happen too. I knew
and
that
now
was
before
going to
we
happen.
get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action, Jackson. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
You've got to be kidding me. Like, you've actually got to be kidding me.
Packers pick it up.
You've actually got to be kidding me.
This one back, a fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Extra point try now for Crosby. And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but they're...
I pressed the wrong button. That's supposed to go to the fucking drag route.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. 30, the 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now a give, right side. It's Hines, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Now Jackson. Escaping the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down
Who is this fat dude? Just...
Kenny Clark make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
He shouldn't have 6 of his fucking points anyway. I'll take my field goal.
Those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss.
Literally got a fucking fumble 6, bro.
So they do
fumble
get 3 points, but that's now 3
off
drives
the
with only the 3 points.
DK was literally getting
that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all,
and then he came up and sticked them as he was being
tackled. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. From the 29, Rodgers. They'll get this
so
in the
close.
hands of Hill, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So the assignment, a tough one here for this defense. You've got a quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to keep him under wraps?
Well, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready for this one. I can guarantee you there's just so much to combat. But I think they're going to zero in on taking away his top target. Double, triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win in the routes instead of their number one guy.
Here's 2nd and 10. The give is to Jones. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
Can't just throw it to the same player over and over again, buddy. He's going to fuck you over one time.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And got his man complete.
Come on, bro. I don't care about you using.
But not before he takes it inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back.
Laser!
And it's caught for the Ravens touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And ultimately
Where's my
cannot
fumble?
get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Run the ball some more, man. I want to see how good you are at running the ball. Come on, run the ball some more. You're averaging like fucking less than a yard a carry. Come on, run the ball some more, bro.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Rodgers now to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. Rodgers again now. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. A give to Jones. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 21. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Toward the
And Reek is just so fast, he's outside of it every single time.
Down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to take it in.
Tackles, I'm fucking atrocious.
Aaron Jones with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up
Does double me not work? Does double me just not work?
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On second down now, it's Hines, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem.
There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. O.J. Howard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out.
That shit is outrageous. I have a flat over there, literally a blue flat.
Across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's just Reek is too fast. It's so fucking busted. He's so cheese. Can't wait to beat him.
And really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field, so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline.
Your run game's trash, brother.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That's going to be caught by C.J. Board. 20, 10, 5.
Who is C.J. Board, and why is he faster than everybody on my team?
Board, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add 6 to the lead.
I had that shit lurked too, bro. I was baiting him. I was baiting him.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Damn it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking...
Lamar, no! That's literally a touchdown, man. I know he's getting hit, but that's a fucking touchdown.
43-yard line.
That's a touchdown,
so the interception
Lamar.
there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
Oh my
God,
Lamar.
You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs, because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation.
And this is caught inside.
I want to know why the... Dude, I have a deep blue there. Why is it not playing that? I have the deep blue there literally just so that way he doesn't do that. This kid is so fucking cheese. Spam's fucking read. You know, I'm suing the Chiefs user for sending this kid in. Fucking hell. All he does is fucking throw to the same person over and over again.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line.
Like, I really wouldn't care if I was losing because he's good, but he's not good at all.
One play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it, and I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Pass down the middle is fought for and hauled in. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Again, Jackson. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Finds Hines again for the completion. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. From the gun, Jackson. Being chased out left. Just a gain of a yard in what all likelihood will be the final play of the first half.
That's an incredible tackle.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal down. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
That's the only good play he's done all game. I'm impressed by that. Genuinely.
As we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already, they need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson. Forced out to his left.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, but frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson, flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the... And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Green Bay. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. This is Jones. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now a play fake. Rodgers steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management.
God, Reek is so cheese.
All the way down at the 3.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one.
And he'll take
I don't know, pinch line, running from it up the middle, and send fucking 6, and he just walks it right through. Retarded. This guy literally has the stupidest offense. Like, y'all can say what you want about my speedy wide receiver core or whatever, but 99 speed, Reek, and Devontae Adams together is broken. Reek in general in this game is just fucking broken.
Team on the field now as they will send this one away.
He's literally uncoverable. I'm putting the correct shit out there. He should be getting boxed, but he's not getting boxed because it's fucking Reek. He's just incredible. Doesn't take any skill to use him. I'm not impressed.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
That ball caught by Campbell. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Jackson. Flushed out right. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is
That's a laser.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about.
That's
and
a
you
laser.
can read a
He
receiver's
really needs to
eyes,
catch
you can
that,
read
man.
his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent.
Let that inside
and
and
that allows
everything.
you to make
They
a
catch
play
that.
on it,
They
and
need to catch that.
oftentimes knock it away.
being chased out left. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson got intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. On play action, Rodgers. He hits Adams complete. And they're going to have this.
I just want to know what my purples are, man. I have 20-yard purples. 20-yard purples.
Play there, Rodgers to Adams, 62 yards.
Fucking joke.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got.
He literally only throws it to his 2 wide receivers, and it's fucking adorable. He really thinks he's nice at the game.
Jones. He takes us down
really like
the 12,
only good at throwing wide open passes,
in the first half, he was held in check on
that
the
doesn't
ground,
take any
despite
fucking
that
skill.
lack of production.
I could give this team to my nephew and he'd play better.
If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, and especially as we get deeper in the game.
Nope, I lied.
Touchdown!
Tried to fucking bait him into throwing a seam. I thought he was playing one seam.
Passes now for Aaron Rodgers, and the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this.
It's like you really need to fucking sell out for absolutely everything that you do on defense, in particular for Reek, because of that. I just don't think it's a skill thing at all. Like, I have no problem giving props where props are due. I get my ass whooped all the time, but this guy's just throwing to the same player over and over and over again. It's not impressive.
Off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Stupid. I feel like if Lamar didn't throw 2 bad passes and I didn't fumble, this game's different.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
It's not about
and
what
3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, of course, in a quarterback, the number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
I threw 1 pick, that was my fault. I I don't think I made that many mistakes in this game.
Do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Forced out to his left.
It's a fumble. Oh my God. I can't believe he didn't fumble.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Play action. It's Jackson.
I think it's
steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Jackson from the shotgun. Dancing to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
That's to his running back, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
And with the scoreboard against him here in the fourth quarter, this was definitely 4-down territory. Really nice job there finding a way to get open, and a really nice throw. That sets him up with first and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Ravens get a bit closer. They'll try and run it here. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I just don't know what more I can do defensively to stop.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
I'm putting zones where they need to be. I have a blue zone when he's throwing the fucking corner. I have purples where he's, or I have a blue zone where he's throwing the fucking post.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway.
I have
their 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Watch every time.
Again, it's Jones. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. There's Rodgers to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I have so many people in zone.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Fuck, I stumbled.
Now this
It's like no matter what zone I'm in, somebody's open.
He is out of bounds inside the 35. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
Here's Jones again on second down.
He runs through me when I'm adding to that goal.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line is getting some smiles on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Eluding the pressure right.
If I made him fumble there, that is huge. That could go for six.
Queen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
That could have gone for 6.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. This one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back
get out of bounds,
we may have a different ball game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson. And this is caught. It's Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Jackson to throw. And he's in for the Ravens touchdown. Paris Campbell hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Rodgers throw.
Freak is so dumb. Like, he's just outrunning the whole defense. And he's hurrying it up. You're a little bitch, bro. This guy's a little bitch.
Rodgers looking to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill.
Look at this man trying to stat pad. Stat pad, bro. He's so fucking queer for that. Look at him. He's coming out. He's going to run another play, too, I bet. Whatever. PG's. Didn't deserve it. Most undeserving one I've ever seen. Your team's fucking retarded, but if I don't throw 2 horrible picks with Lamar and I don't fumble, I win that game. He's not better. He's not going to win the Super Bowl. We'll see him again, but GG's, I guess. He made a really cool play on Lamar on the goal line when I tried to swerve him. That is about the only thing that I can applaud him for. GG's. That's it.
Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the
We'll bounce back. We'll bounce back.
So for the Packers,